see the number 13 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Army's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. The Army-Navy game is always full of twists. Last year, just a week after the Black Knights of the Hudson had won the American Conference Championship, a resurgent Navy squad with emphasis took the victory in America's game.
Yeah, Navy put up points early and often and made Army throw the football. And Jesse, we know how that goes. This is not a throw team like that. Neither one of these teams want to throw the ball consistently. Army with 3 picks a year ago because they got put in that situation. I bet they're going to be focusing on that today.
Yeah, there are some games where Army throws the ball just 3 times a game. 3 interceptions, that was the difference. You know what you're going to see in this one. It's triple option Navy, triple option Army, and which defense does a better job playing assignment football and shutting that down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Army! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. The midshipmen trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, Will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent to play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Black Knights have this offense rolling. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the extra point makes it 14-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The option look. He'll toss it. Fights off a defender. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll run the option. And the third down pass is incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They've had a really productive first half so so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. The give to the lone running back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Back to throw, it's Coleman. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. Hand off to the fullback. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hey, make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fortner. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Hodgins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Navy offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Makes the grab on the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He will need some oomph in this one. A 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. The field goal is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Delivers the stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll pitch it. Oh, he dropped it! I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The midshipmen come to the line on 3rd and inches. Run it with the fullback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
You better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dances away. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Goes to the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Coming out with it, it's Hodges. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the option. And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Army! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now on the option. Finding open area. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Sends it back in motion. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, going up top. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Black Knights! The defense putting points on the board.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Navy now facing third and short. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Steps away. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off play action on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Might be changing the route. The Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Navy will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Perhaps you're not aware the Army actually has more boats than